You want to try the psychology test?
Okay, yeah. So you wanna administer it to me?
Yeah, sure. All right.
What you folks at home might not know is that when I started college, I was doing a psychology major.
So,
Little fact there.
the funny thing about this is you could tell me how bullshit it is. I took
Throw it at me.
I took like one psychology class, and it fucking
I
sucked.
I took enough to complete a minor, so
Oh yeah, it was your minor. Yeah.
yeah.
All right. So, close your eyes.
Okay.
Welcome to Mebois ASMR.
ASMR. I'm going to cut your hair now while I tap my nails on this keyboard. They just turn on like a trimmer and say,
All right. Okay, but actually close your eyes. I'll try not to joke too much and take you out of the experience.
Yeah, let's try to not to be funny for our audience. Let's make this as
Yeah.
boring as possible.
Yeah. All right. So, imagine you are suddenly walking in a forest.
Okay.
You're on a path that winds its way through the trees.
Wines.
Oh, I'm sorry, wines. Yeah. Oh,
I was also an editor in undergraduate.
God damn it. Yeah. So, I guess you should answer the questions. You can answer them at the end. You don't have to. You just keep everything in your head.
Am I going to be able to keep that on my head?
You can write them down if you want, if that helps. Because
So I'll keep my eyes open.
yeah, I guess you can keep your eyes open. All right. You have a piece of paper on you?
Now, could I borrow one? Yeah, I'm good.
All right. So, imagine you are suddenly walking in a forest. You're on a path that winds its way through the trees.
I mean, it's like people who like horoscopes.
Yeah.
It's just literally about creating an identity for yourself without you having to do anything.
Yeah.
That's more or less all it is. It's like I want to characterize myself, but I don't really have a personality, so shots fired at our friends who are into horoscope shit.
You know who you are.
Yeah, literally everyone for some reason. It's just so, I don't know. It's so funny.
You know
It's like,
what's funny though is me and my friend went through a few of these, and it's like, so there were a lot of points that really contradict each other from different ones, from different tests. But the one thing he got from like 3 tests was how low his sex drive was.
what the hell? Yeah. What kind of quiz did he get? How come I didn't get that one?
You want to do that one right now?
How long is it?
This one's short.
If you question how long the quiz is, it means you got a tiny dick.
You want to do that? You want to try that one?
All right, let's go for it.
All right. And if you're listening, you can answer along with Josh. All right, let me just pull it up. Okay. So this one's more about relationships.
Now here we go. Here's the good stuff.
Okay.
I just want to do like a choose your own adventure now.
I always want to do my own. I always want to do those. Okay. So you are walking. These ones you can answer right away.
You're walking in the woods. Are you horny or not? If you're not, you have a low sex drive.
All right. The first one of this you don't have to answer because it's asking you to name someone. But you're walking in the woods, and as the sun shines through the trees and a gentle breeze flows over your whole body,
including your penis.
It's a beautiful day, and you are walking with someone. Who? And like I said, you don't have to say who because this is a podcast and we don't need to name names.
All right, I got someone in mind.
Okay. As you walk through the woods, up ahead you see an animal. What animal do you see?
It's the girl that I'm walking with. It's covered in hair.
Like rabbits?
Why rabbit particularly? Oh,
Hair.
you're trying to figure out an animal.
No, hair.
Oh, I see.
What animal do you see?
It's a deer.
Okay. What happens with you and the animal? What kind of interaction takes place between you and the
I didn't
deer?
do anything to that deer. This is a sex quiz. What animal do you see? So I see the deer, and the deer sees me, and it sort of starts prancing away.
Prances away. Okay. As you walk deeper into the woods, you come to a clearing. And in the middle of the clearing is your perfect house. How big is it?
About the size of a deer. Now, what's that animal that Luke Skywalker puts himself in?
Oh, I was about to say an at.
Yeah, mechanical monster. I can't remember what it's called.
I can't remember what it's called either. Oh, no, a tauntaun. A tauntaun?
Yeah, tauntaun. Yeah, about the size of a tauntaun. I don't know. Let's say it's a log cabin looking thing.
Okay. As you walk closer, you see more of the house. Is there a fence around this house?
No.
Okay.
That means you don't use protection.
You walk to the front door, and you enter as the door is slightly open. As you walk in, you walk through to the dining area and see a table. What do you see on this table?
I see the deer from earlier. It's on the table, and there's like a knife stuck in it.
Jesus. I thought you were going to say you walk into the house, you see an orgy.
Yeah, just on the table.
As you finish looking around, you exit the house through the back door.
I'm just going to leave the deer on the table then.
Yeah, it's not your house. Oh, I guess it is your house. It's your
I thought it
dream
was my house.
So you walk through the back door into the garden area, which has a large area of grass. In the center of the garden, you see a cup. What's the cup made of?
Clay.
What do you do with this cup?
Nothing.
So you just leave it on the ground?
I didn't do anything with that cup. I don't like these accusations. Yeah, I just leave it.
All right. You keep walking through the garden. At the end of the garden, you find yourself standing at the edge of a body of water. What kind of body of water is it?
It's like a really sexy body. It's got like all the right curves. Let's say it's a lake.
Okay. As you think about how to get back, you have to cross this water.
Back where?
Home.
I thought that was my home.
No, it is your dream home.
I got dinner on the table. I got mouths to feed.
All right. How do you plan to get home? Through by crossing? You have to cross the water. How do you plan to get home?
So, the girl who's with me, she's gonna start swimming, and I'm gonna hold on to her back. She's a very good swimmer.
All right. Time for some answers. So, the person you're walking with, probably pretty obvious.
That's your mother.
Person you're walking with is the most important person in your life.
False.
For me personally, I was walking with God.
And they were still wrong.
I
Not the most important. It's not the most important person. I just want to smash, man.
just want to smash God.
Hey, look, God's pretty sexy.
Okay. The animal, the size of it represents the same as before. It's like the problems thing. Represents the size of your problems. The severity of the interaction you have with the animal is how you deal with these problems.
So the problems run away from me, and they're very small.
Nice.
Yeah,
It's pretty good.
I guess.
Again, the house thing is the ambition thing. Although, like, I don't know if anyone ever expects to find a giant house in the woods.
Well, apparently it's very common according to these quizzes.
The fence is indicative of an open personality. I'm sorry, no fence is an indicative of an open personality.
I like how literal these all are.
Right?
It's like the other one's got the organized or chaotic woods. This one has, do you put up walls or not?
The dinner table. If your answer did not include food, people, or flowers, then you're probably unhappy.
I like how judgmental this quiz has turned. It's like, if it's not these three things, I'm sorry, bud, you're fucking miserable.
I mean, it's. Would you prefer that or the last quiz where it's like everything's positive?
That's true, yeah. It didn't word it like happiness isn't as important to you as your whatever. Okay, well, I mean, the deer counts as food.
Yeah, that's food. All right, so the cup. What was it made of?
Clay.
Right. The durability of the material is how you perceive the strength of the relationship with the person you're walking with.
Now, why is that? Because this is a cup in my backyard. I obviously don't care about
Not
this
your
fucking
backyard.
cup. I thought it was my dream home.
It's your dream home, but it's not your home yet.
Why'd I go into it?
The door was open.
It's breaking and entering.
You're looking to smash.
Yeah, this girl isn't doing anything for me, so I'm looking to smash anything.
Maybe the clay cup.
Well, I thought of, when you asked me what I wanted to do, I thought about picking up and throwing it at the house and smashing it. Would that have given me anything else?
Yeah, it means so what you do with the cup is how you what you do in this relationship, basically. So throwing.
So I abuse her. Actually, the lake thing is sort of abuse as well. It's like, yeah, you can swim, and I'll try to fucking drown you.
All right, so cup, durability, and representative of your attitude towards the person is what you do with it.
So I just walk by them, and that's pretty accurate.
The body of water, the size of it, that's your sex drive, buddy.
I mean, a lake's pretty big.
Yeah.
I mean, it's no ocean, but I mean, I don't want to have a sex drive with the ocean, or else I'd be miserable.
A lot of blowholes though in the ocean.
That's true. Whales have the largest dicks in the world.
If you don't believe me, you should see my ass.
What?
You get fucked by whales. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I guess that's what you were saying. If it was the ocean, it means that you enjoy being fucked by whales.
All right, so how wet you got crossing the water is how important sex is to you.
Like, the more wet, the more important?
Yeah, the more wet you are on a daily basis.
I mean, I guess I'm pretty wet because, like, I'm just on this person's back, so they're obviously not going to keep me out of the water.
Yeah, just realize, basically what you're
In fact, I'm probably going to drown.
Basically what you're doing is the scene from the first Incredibles.
Where she turns into a motorboat.
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be fucking sick, dude. I mean, I wouldn't mind being with Miss Incredible.
So there we have it. Now you guys don't need to take any more psychology quizzes because we've done them for you.
And that's hardly even psychology quizzes. That's like, I mean, what is this? What is that supposed to give me? I'm confused.